Narcissistic individuals thrive off that sense of superiority, that control, that power, the belief that they are special and everybody would just like to be like them, be around them, be with them, that other people are envious of them. And one of their favourite games to make these beliefs their reality is to go all out to make other people chase after them, such as falling silent on people, provoking jealousy within people. They play many games to get people to chase after them. They go from hot to cold to get people to chase after them. However, when it comes to dealing with narcissistic individuals, one of the best ways to deal with them is don't play their games, leave them to it. Yet when you refuse to play along, when you no longer react, when you no longer chase after the narcissist who's desperate for your attention, although they're going to try and beg for the attention because they don't want you to know that they need your attention, when you're no longer giving it to them, their mask starts to crack. There's lots of things that they can do to try and regain that control, to try and get you to chase after them. They can double down on their behaviour. They can double down on their silent treatment. When they fall silent on you, they've probably grown used to the fact that everyone goes chasing after them, asks if they're okay, what they've done wrong, what we can do to make it up to them. When you don't, they can extend the silent treatment, hoping the longer that they ignore you, the more desperate you will become. If you don't react and they need something from you, they can reappear like nothing ever happened, like they haven't just ignored you for the past week, month, year. Narcissistic individuals can go all out to post indirect messages or photos to gain sympathy from others. They can post those things, oh, I'm not alone, but I feel so lonely. Or they can post about how incredibly happy they are to make you feel like you're missing out on something. They can share quotes about being misunderstood or upload pictures with your replacement, anything to try and trigger some form of emotional reaction from you, because once they've got that emotional reaction, they've got you. They feel like they're valid, they feel like they're important and they matter to you. They can go all out to try and create those feelings of jealousy within you. When the dry begging, when the subtle hints don't work, they can escalate their games, they can take things further. They can come at you with a new love interest, they can exaggerate their social life, they can flirt openly to make sure that you know, make you think that you've lost them. That's the whole point, to try and lose them safely. They can talk about how somebody appreciates them more than you do. They will go all out to accuse you of being the problem because they don't reflect. They believe that you are the issue. Narcissistic individuals love flipping the script, claiming that you're the one who is playing games with them, or that you never really cared about them, trying to make you feel guilty. They want to guilt trip you into chasing after them, into apologising to them. They can reach out casually, like when they turn up, like nothing ever happened. If all else fails, they can send the random message of, hi, how are you doing? Happy birthday. Just saw something that reminded me of you. And it's all a test to see whether you will take the bait, to see whether you'll respond. The best thing you can do is ignore the games. Do not feed the narcissist the attention that they are desperately craving for from you. And they will go all out to act like the victim. They will paint themselves as the one who has been hurt by you. They'll claim they never thought that you treat them in such a way, hoping that you feel guilty enough that you'll reach out to them. They will even get enablers and flying monkeys to come after you to try and guilt you into reaching out to them. And they can start a smear campaign behind your back. If these tactics have failed, they are looking to ruin your reputation, to ruin your credibility, to make out that you are the villain. They can tell people how you're toxic, how you mistreated them, how you never cared about them, how you tried to control them. Because when a narcissist can no longer control you, they will go all out to control how other people see you. Narcissistic individuals play very similar games when they're trying to get you to chase after them. And when you stop chasing after them, they often escalate the games. They don't just think, oh, they're not chasing after me, I'll just leave them alone to get on with their life. They don't like people moving on without them. So they dig deeper because they are looking to provoke that reaction. And the second you give it them, you might feel good in that moment when you give them a piece of your mind or ask them to leave you alone. It's just reinforced the narcissist's belief that they matter to you. They feel good. They've got that ego hit. And they come after you all the more. Sometimes you have to ride out the storm safely. Narcissists cannot handle being ignored because it goes against the belief that they are special. They're lacking the attention that they crave from those around them. It takes away their control and their power and their sense of superiority. The best thing you can do, however, is keep your distance. Stay strong and don't fall for their manipulative games. When it comes to narcissistic individuals, their silence hurts you. However, your silence is your greatest weapon to protect yourself from their manipulative games. It can go against who you are, it can feel cruel. However, you're not cutting off somebody who cares about you. You're cutting off someone who falls silent on you to punish you because they felt like it. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers, and your continued support with the channel is much appreciated. If you are new to the channel, this channel is all about narcissistic behaviour to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. If you are looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. I do also have a few one-to-one slots available. I also have several books available on Amazon. There is How to Create Boundaries Around Those Who Have No Respect for Your Boundaries, a Narcissist Handbook, the ultimate guide to understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, which is all about the criterias and the different behaviours, the different manipulative games they play, Jennifer Frey's Darvo, the effects it has on you, anxiety and things like that. Then there's Rules to Deal with Narcissistic People, 15 Rules, How to Stay Sane and Break the Chain. Healing from Narcissistic and Emotional Abuse, a guided journal, which is a guided journal, so it's got some prompts in there and for you to write in and work through emotions and triggers. And then there is Behind the Mask, The Rise of the Narcissist, which is the first novel in a 3-part series. People have been asking about the sequel, which should be coming out this summer. Thank you very much for watching. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.